to slay the princess. This is Dante's run. His first ever run. Be one route, one death. Hop into this.
Let's see what you get yourself into.
Yeah.
New game, new game.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. Always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave.
The maybe one. Yeah.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that?
Yeah.
Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Oh no, maybe.
The end of the world. What are you talking about?
Alright.
And that's really the only new option. Or can't someone else do this?
What would you do, Doctor?
I'm gonna do the okay.
Okay, thanks.
Mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short
What would
path
Dante
to the
do if he were to
Warning.
slay a princess?
before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
We're on a path in the woods.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Oops.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So what you feeling? You want to go in armed or unarmed?
I'm gonna go in unarmed.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries
Is
up
it?
the stairs.
Seems kind of cozy.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you? Continue down the stairs.
Hey, I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
Real.
Great job. You've given away the effort.
Yeah, it's so understandable. My
Good
bad.
luck, hero.
Yeah, you got the wrong address, G. Could not be me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Clicked the wrong one.
That's fine.
I'll
That's
just go
fine.
down here. Examine the chains.
Yeah.
You're only making this more
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
I'm gonna try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Huh? Now I got these two options.
Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay, I guess I can.
Make your way to the bottom
return.
of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Behind
It's the
me.
blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save.
Alright.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair,
Crazy
your body
word.
steps forward and raises the blade.
Aren't you forcing me?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess, slay, 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 warn her.
Warn
Slay.
her. Yeah, warn her. Yeah.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Slay, 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 resist.
Resist. Yeah.
The blade. Move the
Try to be as
Nuh-uh.
pacifist as possible here.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Who do you know who I am?
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
The narrator gets so pissed.
I'm sorry.
Fucking pulling my hand. Put my hands to.
Plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. It doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it?
Well,
A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Blech.
Good job, Dante.
hands on. Interesting.
Hello, Danzo.
Thank you.
Woods.
Should we continue
At
to
the end
both
of that
parts?
path is a cabin.
Yeah, we might as well get it done with.
You're here to slay her.
Yeah.
If you don't,
Alright.
it will be
Be the end of the world. He
Well,
says
what would
this.
you do, Dante, if you came back?
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja
I
vu.
mean,
Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no.
Dante, what did you say? Dante, what'd you say?
Hold on. Let me read these real quick.
But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave.
Yeah, okay, no.
Okay, no.
I'll
Don't
do
you
that one.
start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, what's up, Dad?
Hey, those games I was telling you about the tutu yesterday?
Yeah.
So we had to buy them off the Xbox platform?
Did I check them out? No, I didn't. But yeah, probably, because I don't really think. One for sure. The second, you might be able to get a disco.
Call of Duty?
Call of Duty, yeah.
Mm.
Call of Duty, yeah, they're generally discs. So I think you can get away. But Dead by Daylight, that's. Yeah, I've never heard of it, of physical.
Like physical media?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, unless it's like a booster or something, but would it be on Xbox?
Okay.
Good lord, $50. That is not what it was.
Oh, really?
Not for me, not on Steam. What? That's just obscene. What is that? I mean, look online. That's not. Should be like $30 unless I guess inflation hit, but that's weird.
Hmm.
Or maybe it's more expensive because it's
It's probably because they had to physically press it up.
yeah. That's crazy. Oh, no wonder I had a negative reaction. The PS4 version, right?
Mm-hmm.
$20.
Oh.
The Xbox version, $30 to $40.
Hmm.
That's crazy. Why is the Xbox one so expensive?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Expensive on Switch too. What is going on?
Series X. You said Series X, right?
They're the same thing, X and S essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's $30. That's crazy. Especially since you have to pay to play online too.
Hmm.
They're wrong for making you have to pay to play.
Hmm.
Like you gotta buy that expensive game and then you gotta buy a subscription. That's crazy. Okay, well it's about like $20 on GameStop.
Hmm.
So Dead by Daylight's about $20 on GameStop.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Mm, I think Dead by Daylight's backwards compatible. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay. Shit, GameStop probably right on this. I think so.
I haven't really tried checking. Like really.
No, still losing. So Xbox One and Xbox
Yeah, I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do.
What's up?
I've
Sorry.
been in deep thought.
Yes,
Hey,
he
yo.
didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Let us
If we're
continue.
going to save our
What?
beloved, we'll
Oh.
have to be sneaky about it.
Oh my god, it's me. It's us.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling
I love this
any
guy.
and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
He just like me, for real, for real.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Exactly. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why would I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave.
I'm gonna proceed to the cabin.
She will lie,
She
she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't believe
Don't
a
believe
word she says.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Will you listen to the voice, Dante?
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
He didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror, take the blade into the basement.
I think I'm gonna take the blade, because I feel like the narrator's just gonna throw it down there again anyways.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Resist that,
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Exactly.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again, there's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
So, like, do you genuinely want to know why this mirror is here?
I kinda do. Rub your hand
it means you haven't played this route
before. You know
before.
how ridiculous you look right now. Was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Oh, oops, wrong one.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
I be fighting my demons, trying not to blurt out things like nuh-uh. Trying not to influence you.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I didn't really care for it last time. What happened after I died? I had to ask. Did you end the world after you killed me? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was really unfair. Rescue the princess, slay the princess.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
If that version of
Pookie.
me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Thank you, I'm glad you understand.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Yeah, screw off, narrator. Nothing new.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we'll rescue.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her
Why
hand could
not?
just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the
Oh,
princess,
come on.
what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would.
Bet that.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I love Damsel. She's so silly.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Adorable, honest.
Honestly.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
Will I,
Let me
though?
know.
What do you want to do? We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
What do you want to do?
Alright, I got you.
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what
Okay,
she wants.
I'll be back, Rope.
You may have had
Quick,
her
I gotta-
wrong. What if
Okay.
this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Didn't expect Dante to be so passive.
What did you think he was going to do? Me and him,
Maybe
we're...
question a bit deeper on her meanings.
Well, I mean, he is questioning a little bit.
Not
I
deeply.
guess we'll see what he does when he gets back.
I wonder if he will turn the blade.
Because he can
Maybe-
do something really weird to the princess here.
Don't spoil it. You're gonna influence him if he comes back.
I know.
Like you've already influenced him to be smitten, to be honest.
I didn't do anything to him. He was like that when I met him.
I'm heavily squinting at you.
I am not innocent, actually. I do want the princesses to absolutely destroy me.
This is why I squint.
Look, he was already something before he met me, okay? You remember you were talking about how he was sending you images last night of Tower. I didn't do that. He
That's
went and found those on his own.
You're influencing him. You're enforcing him.
Yeah, well, maybe we are making each other worse. But you know, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you put two people who have the same brain cells near each other, and sometimes those brain cells, they like escape the people and start rubbing together, and then they go back, and then we are partners in crime.
You scare me.
Good. You should be scared.
So if there ends in a third, hold up.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome
If
back.
there ends up being a third ending, are we gonna end it the second the last line is said?
I'll end it the second. Our silly little princess erases our memories.
All right. Well, let's continue.
Alright. She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Hey, Mom.
Then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Hi.
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want in the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry.
Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking her that?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings about the world ending either way. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you bring a slow and painful ruin to them all. Remain silent.
Yeah,
Wonder
the
what
third
would
one.
you do? You remain silent.
Third one for real.
So you want to remain silent?
Third. No, honestly.
Honestly,
Yeah.
man?
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Okay. If that's what you think
Oh.
is best, then that's what we'll do when we leave.
Oh.
Why?
We'll bring friends everyone and everything. Nothing will be left standing in the wake of the unceasing entropy will unleash upon all of creation.
Let's go.
Okay, so...
well...
we should not let her out.
I think it was
She
a mistake.
can't just
having the narrator bring me here for real.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Alright.
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want, but something makes you happy. You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want to make you to make me unhappy. I just want to leave. We can figure this out later. If you want to leave, then leave. This isn't right. Let's get out of here. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry.
Go up. I want you to make me
Yeah. I want you to make me unhappy. I want you to hurt me.
Make me unhappy.
That's all you want?
Yeah.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, we can make you unhappy.
No.
Is she
No.
broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Dante, what do you want to... Is this what you would do?
Dante.
The show is.
Is this the honest truth?
This is the honest truth.
There's no new options.
Okay, let's just leave then. Let's see what the leave options are.
Alright.
You want to leave? We can leave. I just want to leave. We can figure this out rest later. This isn't
Oh!
right.
You want, so
Why did she snap back like that?
Oh.
That was so discordant.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal.
That was terrifying. I'm shaking. The music.
Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
I wonder what would have happened if I kept pushing.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your
Do you
blade
wanna know?
tumble uselessly to the floor.
A little
With
bit.
it is the last hope
You should have went with what you would have done.
we have each other. We
No,
don't need
that's
the
what I would have
world
done,
for
but,
our
like,
happy ending.
Yeah.
I like to think that you do.
He wants the
actually.
intrusive thoughts.
Just a little bit, you know?
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
I love narrator. He's such a hater. It's
And
so
what
funny.
happens after you walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Oh, nah.
Bro said me
That's a
when I
familiar
hate.
mode. Did I do that last time? Then you should know.
Dante, to
Be able to
clarify,
leave.
you are stuck downstairs now.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah, you're stuck in the basement.
It isn't fair, but
No,
the
no.
unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
I noticed this when I did the damsel route. And it might just me be being insane, but her eyes kind of look like the hinges on the door.
They do. Yeah.
Insanity settling in. You know how it is.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
So real, hero.
There's nothing I could do. I'm just might as well enjoy it.
I think you can open it. I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. I would listen to intrusive.
I think we can open the door if we try it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
The power of friendship. I love Pookie.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And
He's so sick of us.
the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
This is crazy work.
Oh. I didn't mean to do that. You and the princess make your ways upstairs.
You and the princess
Her
make your
freedom
way
and the world's
upstairs. Her
ruin.
freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. You don't mind.
I'm gonna fix myself a drink
You're gonna
before you
fix
ruin
myself.
everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Pretty.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Yoink.
And that marks the end of Dante's first ever route.
Let's go. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away, and it's something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a...
Just we end.
Why is it here? Why now?
Don't know where she's gone, but I don't know how we'd even go looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror.
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? A villain vanquished.
So real for that Smitten.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but their mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Stinky, stinky bird boy. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here.
Yeah.
Proceed to the cabin. Ooh, you are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy your body.
Destroy your body.
You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space
As
as
it
your
buries
body
into
should
the
be,
space, your body should be you. You feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Can you do it again?
no.
What do you want to do, Dante?
I guess attack the entity.
Your will cuts across
Your
the entity
will
in front of
cuts
you.
across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Scroll down. Where's the do we? Oh, okay. I guess what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you will I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget.
This one?
His choice, not mine. Dante?
Dante.
Yeah, okay, make me forget.
Alright.
Yeah.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Yippee!
Alright, so that was the end of the first route that Dante has made.
Wow!
Like the interesting beginning. I didn't even assume he would have done such a pacifistic route, but in the end he did attempt to eliminate the entity.
I really don't know what you
I was
expected.
curious.
Me and Dante, we are the smitten and broken. We love princesses. What
Are you ending stream now so that it may be a small video?
Yeah.
Alright.
It won't be. It should be like an hour, so it won't take too long to download and stuff. All right. Do you want to say your intro, outro?
That was my outro.
Oh, okay.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.